Okay, I think we need to take this on. John Matz on the screen, right-hand side there, former chief executive at Parler. He said he's not so bright. You want to go right at that, please?
Well, thanks for having me on. Yeah, I mean, that's a bit of a ridiculous statement, right? I mean, the man who's trying to get us to Mars is not so bright, I guess. You know, rocket scientists, I guess, are not as bright anymore. But, that being said, I think Elon's got a great strategy going on. I mean, he's trying to build brand trust in Twitter, the product that's had tremendous opportunity, but has kind of failed to capitalize on it, right? It IPO'd at $41, and 8 years later, it's not significantly higher. You know, a 1.5% annual return on investment isn't it great?
To get this thing to work, he's got to fire at least half the staff, doesn't he?
Well, I think the staff that are kind of politically motivated or otherwise not, in favor of a vision of a profitable, positive company for change, they're going to leave on their own. I don't think he needs to fire anybody. And I think that it's a tremendous opportunity to try to set the direction of the company in a really positive direction. And so hopefully everybody can take advantage of this and this actually goes through.
Can he turn it around? Because at the moment, Twitter is not a well-run company. Poor profitability, no innovation, et cetera, et cetera. It's not a great company. Can he turn it around? I mean, does he have the management ability to turn around what is essentially a digital advertising platform?
Yeah, he's the man to do it. Basically, they've got a lot of problems they got to clean up. They got to get rid of some of this bots. They got to promote some healthy discussion and debate. A lot of what's going on Twitter has been toxic, and I think a little bit of that is due to the design. But that being said, there's a lot of things that you can bring to the table. Let's add some features and let's get this thing going. And frankly, despite them not innovating heavily and making a lot of mistakes, they've remained kind of the de facto town square of the world. So this is all positive for Elon. I think this is a great investment opportunity for him, and I think we're all going to benefit from it if he's able to capitalize this correctly and get these things done.
One of your big points is that most tech companies, or some of the big tech companies, are threatening religious free speech. Is that accurate?
I think that there's a bit of an issue with these social media companies because they try to enforce these terms of service that are very arbitrary. And sometimes it can feel like they're completely censoring certain opinions. And so one of the great things about what Musk is trying to do is he's trying to build brand trust by saying, look, we want to have free speech. We need to have algorithmic transparency. Things like this are really positive because there's a lot of speculation about what the motivations of these companies are. And by making, everything more transparent and by giving people this message of free speech and let's do some casual fun discourse instead of everything being so serious, this is the kind of change that these companies need, this fun branding and transparency.
John Matz, you know what you're talking about. We appreciate that. We'll see you later, John.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.